This is Steve with Pretty and Things. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. Well, you guys, I'm going to get right into episode 6, the recap of the life of Kylie. But before I do, what is she wearing on her lips? You know I rock my Kylie cosmetic products whenever I do these recaps, and this week is no different. For episode 6, I am wearing this gorgeous gold lip color. This is one of the liquid lipsticks, and it's called AURORA. It's the shade Lord. I don't know if you can see that, it's so small, but it's what it looks like. It's what it looks like on me. Gorgeous gold. And this is no lip pencil or anything else this week. This is what I'm rocking right now. If you like this lip color, I'm going to put a little bit more on. I love it. This is what I'm rocking. Okay, guys, so let's get right into this episode. Okay, so this episode is entitled London, and it begins with, it opens with actually Kylie getting a sort of flu shot, and I've got my notes right here, so if I look down, that's why I'm looking. I don't want to miss on anything. So she goes in and she gets some sort of, not really a flu shot, but like a vitamin shot, because she's feeling a little bit run down, feels like she is getting sick, so she gets like an immune booster shot. And then it goes into Jordan, and this episode sort of focuses very much on Jordan and the loss of her father. Jordan, her sister Jody, and her brother Josh were all together, and I mean, her sister Jody looks exactly like her. It's amazing. They are discussing like Jordan getting a tattoo. Her brother Josh is a tattoo artist, and he subsequently, gives her a tattoo on her arm, and it's the letter J for John, which is the name of her father, who has recently passed away. Jordan really misses her father and is still very much dealing with his death and the grief behind it. She's contracted to do a couple of shoots in London, and it's a place that she really loves, where she really thrives, and and she's really looking forward to doing the shoots, and well, as going there and hanging out with Kylie. She really loves the people there, and the fact that they don't seem to care about the LA life and the internet and all the things that we here in the States really seem to focus on with paparazzi and the media and internet. She really likes the laid-back lifestyle there in London. So next, Jordan and Kylie are in Kylie's Range Rover, and they are discussing this 15-year-old girl who's a fan of Kylie's and wanted to meet Kylie, and the girl has cystic fibrosis. And Kylie has decided to grant this girl's wish, basically, and go over to her house and meet her and surprise her, and Jordan is with her, of course. They arrive at the fan's house. Her name is Ari, and she, of course, is shocked, to see Kylie. The little girl, like, she's in her room. She's got, like, all the tubes on her from her medical procedure. For me, she looked a lot younger than 15, so I'm sure that's down to the disease, unfortunately. She makes these little cupcakes, I don't even know what you call them, pens that stick on, these little cupcake pens, and she showed them to Kylie. It was really, really cute. And then Kylie subsequently went on Ari's Snapchat with her and basically crashed her Snapchat. It was really sweet, really nice. So when Kylie and Jordan left, Ari was saying how big a fan she is of Kylie and how much she loves her. And it then pans to Kylie in the car with Jordan, where she just sort of breaks down at having visited this girl and how sick she is and how much it impacts her. Kylie and Jordan are in the car, and Jordan starts discussing her dad and how difficult it is for her, and she breaks down and she starts crying. Jordan and Kylie call Caitlin and tell her about the girl they just visited, and Caitlin sort of reminds them to value every day and treasure every moment, because you never know what's, when's going to be the last, and, that they are, very fortunate. So they fast forward to Kylie getting her wax figure at Madame Tussauds, the famous wax figure maker museum. It's gorgeous, and I'm going to insert a picture of the particular look they chose in the gown that she wore. It's a freakish how much this wax figure looked like her. And of course, while she was getting it, she takes her selfie with it, and she calls Kendall, and since she FaceTimes Kendall and say, hey, look at this, and Kendall's like, wow, it's crazy how much it looks like you. Prior to leaving to London, Jordan has a conversation with her mother. This is at BeautyCon, I believe. And her mother has meetings set up for her. She wants Jordan to attend the following day, and Jordan informs her, I'm sorry, I'm actually leaving tonight to go to London, with Kylie. And her mom's like, look, I love Kylie as much as you do, but I mean, you really need to, be at these meetings because this is your brand. She says that, Kylie is a monster when it comes to business. She understands business. She will understand if you cannot accompany her. But Jordan is really, she apparently has some shoots in London, and she really just wants to get away, and she loves London. So she's like, Mom, you handle it. If I need to come back, I'll come back, but I'm going to London. So that was that. They arrive in London, and they go to various places, including a zoo, and it's Kylie and her entire team, Kylie, Jordan, Victoria, and the team. Victoria makes the comment that of all the places in London, we go to a freaking zoo, because Kylie loves animals, so they went there and visited. And then like the following day, it seems that Kylie rented a bus to take them on a tour of London, which was really nice. They saw it from a vantage point that they had never seen. One of the interesting aspects of the visit to the zoo was that Kylie said she's afraid of butterflies. She basically says, you take the wings off the butterfly, it's just basically a bug. And if you think about it, I agree with that. If you think about it, she's right. So after the zoo visit, they go back to the hotel and chill, and who is there? None other than Kendall and a friend of her who's a DJ. So Kendall is there, and Jordan comments that she really likes hanging out with Kendall. Kendall's very adventurous. She said for the first 2 years when she met Kylie, like Kylie and Kendall did not get along at all, so she didn't really have a relationship with Kendall, but apparently they are friends now. And then they asked Kylie about her relationship with Kendall, and Kylie says that she and Kendall are complete opposites. They see their lives differently. They have completely different viewpoints on everything. And if Kendall were not her sister, it's not like Kendall is someone she would even be friends with, which I thought was kind of interesting. But hey, you can't choose your family, right? Kylie is very happy that bus tour kind of made Jordan happy, because she's kind of been down in the dumps. After that, Kylie then has a shoot like the following day, and so sort of Jordan and Victoria hang out, and they talk about, Jordan coming back, once they leave, her coming back to London and staying there for a month or so, just to, chill and enjoy that experience and get away from LA for a while. Jordan mentions that whenever she's in London, she feels like she is living for herself, as opposed to, I guess, Kylie. She's feeling she is Jordan, not just Kylie's BFF when she's in London. So when they get back to the States, Kylie, Jordan, and Caitlin all go out to a raceway to ride motorcycles. Jordan's father was very much into motorcycles, and she comes with his vest. a sort of inspiration or sort of an ode or homage to him. You know, Kylie is, you know, putting on her helmet to go to ride the motorcycle, but she couldn't quite get it on, so the guy asked her to change her hair from the top knot to like maybe a ponytail, and Jordan's helping her with her hair, and there, oops, here comes an extension. And that was pretty funny, that she had to take out her extension and put her hair in a ponytail in order to put on the helmet. So they, you know, they learn how to ride actually the motorcycles with Caitlin. They all have a really great time. Kylie says that Jordan losing her father, you know, kind of reminds her that life is short, and that someday that she's going to have that experience as well. And she really wants to, Jordan losing her father made Kylie closer to Caitlin, because nothing lasts forever, and we should, you know, appreciate people while they're here, while we still have them in our lives. And you know, lastly, Jordan comments that she feels like her dad is always looking down, always watching her. So that was the end of, you know, the episode. Now my thoughts. Alright guys, so I thought this episode was very touching. Again, it sort of emphasizes what a really strong bond, a really strong friendship Kylie and Jordan have. Outside of Kylie's big life, they really have a very strong bond that sort of supersedes that. I mean, she was Kylie's friend before she became Kylie. I think it's great that Jordan actually sort of cried and broke down remembering her father in the car, because Kylie mentioned that she had not done that, and she was very much bottling her emotions inside. And it was nice to see her sort of, you know, pay homage to her father and acknowledge his death and its impact, and just sort of feel those feelings. The wax figure that Madame Tussauds made was absolutely freakishly similar to Kylie. I wonder how they do that. It's crazy. You know, I've not visited London, you guys, but that's definitely on my list. It's a place that Jordan thrives, she enjoys, and it was so nice to see her in London, sort of in her element and happy and loose and sort of fancy-free without any worries. She, I think, feels a lot of stress and a lot of pressure in LA, and, you know, being Kylie's BFF. But at the same time, you know, it's not like she is obligated to do any of this stuff, right? I mean, she doesn't have to hang out with Kylie every second, every day. She doesn't have to go to these places with her. I mean, so you gotta take that with a grain of salt, Jordan. I mean, no one's putting a gun to your head making you do this. So you say about, you know, she says about she wants to live her life, but I mean, Kylie's not stopping her. Kylie's not stopping Jordan from living her life. So do it if that's what you like. I mean, you can't really blame Kylie if you choose to hang out with her all the time and be a part of her world at the expense of your own world and your own brand. That's on you. So, but they do have almost a codependent type relationship. That's how I would describe it to sometimes. Very codependent. I think that it's for Kylie, being in her position. Jordan is someone that she trusts, and, you know, explicitly. She doesn't have to question. She doesn't have to wonder about. She knows that Jordan not only has her back, that she can tell her anything, and it's not going to go to the tabloids or on TMZ or anything. And for Jordan, Kylie has always been there for her, she says. And let's face it, Kylie has a really big, fabulous life, and being Kylie Jenner best friends opens up a lot of doors for Jordan. Let's just keep it real and tell it like it is. So this was a cute episode. I liked it, and I look forward to next week. So that's it, you guys. I hope you liked this quick recap. If you did, please like, subscribe, and follow me. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, okay? So until next time, you guys, mwah.